Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Kyle Gibson.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And now for the Jays, George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
The wind of the pitch. That misses, and we are underway.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Swung on, belted. Hicks going back on this one. Looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Short hop liner handled it short. Over to first. And Bichette is retired.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Dunks one into left.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Matt Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. Now one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Blue Jays held in check. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Kevin Gossman.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. Slides, but it gets by him. 2 Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Luke's moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's in there. And that's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty delivers. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One out. Runners at first and second. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Aaron Hicks at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Henderson on second. Hayes at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-1. And there's a ball. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch downstairs, 2-2. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Goes down looking. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside.
1-2.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. 3-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive, and there's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Digging in, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and third, 1 down. Chopped on the ground. Henderson over to Frazier, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 8,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Biggio checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. That misses. And now 2-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next pitch is downstairs. George Springer up next. Left-hand batter waits. This ball's chopped on the ground. Henderson. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
The 0-2. That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Here's Adam Frazier. First pitch, and he just misses. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
And that's in the dirt. And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Josh Lester in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses. And 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. That that pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 3rd inning, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. The Y to kick the pitch. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
The wind of the pitch.
That's
And there's the strike.
3-1.
To kick the 3-2. Hard hit to 3rd. That takes care of Springer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. The 2-1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles 0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is James McCann.
The catcher.
Gosman back to work. That one is absolutely belted way back there. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's in there for strike one. Righty to the plate. Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And that's a fair ball. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Santander. Gosman throws over, and he's back in standing. In there for strike one. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a good eye there. And the right-hander deals. Pulls that one foul. Henderson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boo.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets the call. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
It's Aaron Hicks now. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Pitch
Ball
misses inside. Ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike.
No, off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Ramon Urias will hit next. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a single might score 2.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Kicks and deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
In the air, right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. So digging in, Adam Frazier. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. That's in there.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Roll to short, could be 2. Over to Merrifield, and that's 2. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 1. On to the 4th. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lester tracks it down for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, having a lot more success on the road this season.
Outside.
The 1-0. There's the strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And a pitch. Liner, base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Whit Merrifield, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Gibson checks on the runner. Varsho back in on a dive. That one inside, and that's ball two.
2-1.
Varsho stands at first with one out. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And he's already singled in this game. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
2 outs.
Ball.
The 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Varsho headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals.
Ball 1.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 2 down. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
And the 1-0. And it's fouled away. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Down the line towards the corner. Fair ball. The run scores from second, and it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's George Springer. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Around third. To the plate. Save. Tie ball game. 4-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses the mark. Biggio, the lead runner at second. Springer on at first with 2 down. Check swing went around. And the count even at 1. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Josh Lester. And he deals. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here is James McCann. Doubled in his first AB. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
At the belt and fires. Out to short. Oh, great stop. On to second. They get one. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Check swing. Went around. 0-1. There's a strike. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Guerrero on the move to the right. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Through 4, and we're tied at 4. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. And that one is inside ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Bradish appears to be getting loose. There's a 1-1.
2-1.
And another ball.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a ball.
That's the ball. 2 balls. No strike.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 2-2. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Merrifield up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Chapman over at second, Varsho over at first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Coming on for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 out, base is full. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Bases loaded, 1 away. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Caught and missed, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The pitch. In the air, center field. Hicks is there for it. And that's the third out. So the Blue Jays strand 3. Still all square at 4 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. That one's back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Substitution being made at first. On to run for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. No outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch just misses. That clips the corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gosman throws over. Mateo back in standing. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That's what the fans came to see, and they jump out front. It's 5-4.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Aaron Hicks. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Here's your 1. Out towards right center field, and it drops in.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So 2 down. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And George makes the grab. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the game, Jorge Mateo. He takes over in right.
Number 3, Jorge.
Felix Bautista comes on now.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So digging in, Kevin Biggio.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he chases a high fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Got him! And 1 gone. And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one off the mark. 1-2 the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Up the middle. That takes care of Springer.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And it's even up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long